Please give a warm Texas Club Comedy Night Show round for Mr. T. Ray.
Baton Rouge, what's up? Wow. Just for the record, I have a fucking ride home. Livingston Parish? Always. Pride, Louisiana? Yeah. Thought I saw some horses out front. What the shit are y'all doing? Fun. We gonna have fun tonight? It's hot as hell in here, right? Too many damn people. Whatever. I had to go to Walmart the other night because I had to buy a fan for my shed. You ever been to Walmart after 10 o'clock? 85 registers. How many got open? 1. What is customer service now? It's self-service, I guess is what it is. Because the girl was like, oh, you don't like it? You can check yourself out. Excuse me? She goes, you can go right here and check yourself out. You can check yourself out. I said, I didn't even fill out an application. I can't work this shit. She said, oh, it's easy. Let me show you. On every item, they got a little barcode right here. See this red light? Beep, scan it. Put it in the bag. Beep, put it in the bag. Scan it. Put it in the bag. Bing. Yeah, girl. I'm at work. Yeah, I can talk. I'm helping this motherfucker check out. Yeah. Put it in the bag. Yeah, girl. No, I ain't been watching the news. You know I'm working and shit. Oh, they putting kids in cages? What? You know some of them kids wild as hell. We got some of them cages on aisle 17. I'll get you a discount. Put it in the bag. You gotta put it in the bag. Damn. You'll mess up the weight. You know it's true, you mess up the weight. What happens then? The light starts flashing, everything freezes up. You gotta call the head cashier. The head cashier. This is a woman at Walmart the size of a city bus that nobody can find for a half hour. But you got government stealth technologies? What's going on? That's some bullshit. Got my box fan, and because it didn't fit in the bag, I kept my receipt out, because obviously, if your shit fits in the bag at the Walmart, there's no way you could have stolen it. Right? You ever been to Sam's? Right? They check every receipt. Why? No bags. You probably got a Dole box with a hole in it, but no bags. Y'all ever think they paying somebody just to put a line down the middle of your receipt at Sam's? Because the more shit you got, that's all they do. You can count all that. Grandpa, shut up. So I kept my receipt out because it didn't fit in the bag, and I got to the front door. They can't hire anybody to work a register, but they got somebody at the front door to check. And I get to her, it's a little old white lady, and this is what she says, "You okay, baby?" I said, I found the white privilege right here. It's been at the Walmart. I didn't know. You know, my dad was driving me around when he was drunk and shit and beating me. I didn't know where it was, but it's here at the Walmart. So I went right back in and stole 3 more of them damn fans, y'all. And a plasma. I swear, you all right? You don't know my life. I went to visit my sister in New Jersey. Holy shit. And you know her? She gets around. She's one of these people, like, you can't be, she's just, you know, you can't be 2 things that don't go together. Like, you can't be independent and needy, okay? That's what I'm saying. She's like one of these biochemists. She was the valedictorian. She's the genius child in the family. This girl also had postpartum depression after she adopted her second child. It's a thing. No, it's not. What's wrong with you? You can't be bougie and cheap. Once we drop the kids off at dance, me and you need to go get a skinny soy latte. I'm taking you to 7-Eleven. Bitch, what? Y'all have a Starbucks? I don't know. You can't be brilliant and retarded. That's all I'm trying to say, and that's what she is. So she puts me on a flight, and it's a United flight, which I don't know if you know about United flight. They treat your animals just like their luggage, because you got to put them in the overhead bin. And apparently you saying my dog died on the flight, same thing as saying my phone died on the flight. They're like, well, fuck it, plug it in. What's the value of the dog? Which is fine with me, because that just means you're probably not going to be on the flight with the little shit pocket yapper right there next to me. I'm happy with that. I don't mind United, because my old company used to fly me around on cheap planes. Frontier Airlines. Anybody been on that piece of shit? Yeah? Terrible. Like a bus with wings, am I right? Get to the damn airport, and there's like 3 planes, and this one's got a moose on it. Because nothing says take me to the sky like a moose. This one had a grizzly bear. I said, I want the one with the salmon. At least he's getting air. That's a fish for y'all in Pride. She's jumping. Get on the plane, dude. You don't, first of all, there's no first class, because let's be real. All right, think about that. Never mind. You don't have to worry about anybody breaching a cockpit door. They didn't have a cockpit door. It had a little partition like a limo, right? Where y'all going? I said, Las Vegas. Cool, I could use another drink. That's the pilot. What? That was not the scariest part of the flight. The scariest part of the flight was the stewardess. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, you can't call him a stewardess, right? It's all PC and shit. You have to call him the gay guy with the drink cart. That person right there. Let me get something straight with you. I don't give a shit if you're gay. I'm not Baptist. That ain't my job. I don't give a shit what you do, okay? But nobody can be that gay. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? It's Wednesday morning. This is the red eye. I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to leave my house for 4, to get to the airport for 5, to be on this plane at 6 a.m. Nobody can be that gay. That gay at 6 a.m. on a fucking Wednesday morning. Nobody can be that gay. I don't care if you woke up with a rainbow in a pocket and a dick in your ass. You ain't that fucking gay. I don't know his name. It's like Seth or Steve or Ramon. But guess what? Seth, Steve, Ramon is that fucking gay, y'all. At 6, he's like, oh my God, welcome to flight 6:02 a.m. Miss Bergeron, let me get your boarding pass. Oh, you're in row 16. It's going to be a great flight. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. We are going to have a great time. Come on. Guess what? You're in row 16. This is our safety row. I have to ask you a couple of questions. Very important. You have to be honest with me. First of all, I need to know, do you speak English? Do you speak English? I need to know, do you speak English? I said, you're talking to me in English. No. To which she goes, yes, queen. We're going to have fun on this flight. Come with me, girl. Come on. Come on. Here, look, first I need to know, can you lift 50 pounds? Can you lift 50 pounds? It's very important. Can you lift 50 pounds? Because you're sitting next to the emergency door. In the unlikely event that the plane goes down, you need to turn the knob. The lights will come on down the aisle. They'll come to you. You throw off the door, which weighs 50 pounds. The ramp pops out, and you help everybody off the plane. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? And I got all wrapped up in the shit at that point. I was like, hell yeah, I could do this. Especially with all the protein in this bag of peanuts you gave me. Go ahead and laugh. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. I'm in safety mode, like waiting. Let the fucking wing fall off. I'm waiting. Because I know if the plane goes down, right, and I take the door on the... And the ramp pops out. I'm the first one off the fucking plane. Right? I ain't waiting for them flight and a job, bitch. Just get me to point B. I'm a man and shit. I'm gonna help out, right? I'll stick around at the bottom, floating, like it's a ramp, bitch. You never slide on your playground? It's a ramp. Jump. Throw them nuts down. It's a long swim. Dumbasses. Tell you useless shit on every flight you get on. They tell you this. In the unlikely event of a water landing, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. We are flying from Denver, Colorado to Las Vegas, Nevada. In the event of a water landing, we are lost. Are we gonna land in somebody's pool? Tell me some shit I can use. Like in the event we crash this bitch into the desert and you live, the guy next to you can be used as lunch. And that blue shit in the toilet's like liquid LSD. Drink up. And keeps the buzzards off. Or at least you won't know they're there. Every flight should be a reality show, man. We've had worse ones, right? We've watched some shit on TV, am I right? And I won't even mention the Kardashians, but we watched some shit on TV. The Duggars, 19 and counting. 19 kids and counting. You'd never make that show in Louisiana. Because how long would a woman have to be sober? Right? Or you might make it, but all the kids have low birth weight and be retarded and shit. You know what I'm talking about? My last one was 8 ounces of shit. Had it at Tiger Stadium. Put it in a plastic cup. Don't laugh, it works here now. Look, there she goes selling peanuts. Come here. "19 kids. Apparently one of them got caught diddling the other sister or something, right? And the mom was all freaked out, like, I don't know what we did wrong. I don't know where we went wrong. Bitch, you had 19 kids. Look at the statistics. One of them had to be a fuck up. My parents had 3 kids. One of us is a fuck up. Come on. You know what I'm saying? My sister, the valedictorian, you know, she is a doctor. She is a biochemist that works for a big drug company that has helped design drugs that help people get through their daily lives. So if you go to like CVS or Walgreens or Walmart, whatever, to get medicine, she's helped create medicines that get people through their everyday lives. My brother dropped out of high school in the 9th grade. He does basically the same job. From a trailer in Albany. You can laugh, both of them make more than me. I'm the fuck up, all right? We had 19 kids. Look at the statistics. Statistically, in this country, like 2 out of every 10 kids is obese. So you have 4 little fat fuckers in the house eating all the ho-hos and shit. All the Twinkies, everybody pissed off because ain't no Lucky Charms. Them little fat asses got to them. 1 out of 6 people in this country has herpes. You got them 3 little itchy, scratchy motherfuckers sniffling and dripping and oozing. Nobody want to go by them. 1 out of every 10 kids born in this country is a Mexican. So you got Juan and fucking Maria at the breakfast table like, you kids are fucking lazy. We already did the lawn and put the roof on the house, maricons. Punta. That's words I learned at Home Depot parking lot. $50 to work a jackhammer. Boom. Okay. That's just damn Duggars. We have become size obsessed in this country. Everything we buy has got to be either huge or it's got to be fucking tiny, right? Like you can go buy an 8-ounce beer or you can buy a 40. Why you need an 8-ounce beer? And I say, I like an 8-ounce beer because it doesn't get hot. Bitch, you ain't drinking fast enough. 8 ounces. I mean, that's ridiculous. Why you need a 40-ounce? So you can pour out some for your dead homies, right? Right, Livingston? They now make a mini M&M. A mini M&M. Why? Did someone ever take one and go, this motherfucker's too big? Regular size M&M. Shut up, Nicole Richie. Eat the bitch. Just shut up. I'm obsessed with crazy shit, green shit. I saw somebody that bought a smart car and they were like, no, it's good. It's good for the global environment. It's good for my global footprint on the earth. It won't leave a carbon footprint. It's a fucking Tic Tac box with a wheel. Are you serious? I saw one on YouTube that got hit by a real car and it did a 390-degree revolution. If you don't know shit about circles, like I had to Google that shit too. That's a whole circle and 30 more degrees of fuck your ass, all right? How about that? And what you left on that seat was probably green for the environment too, because I'm gonna build a tiny house because it doesn't leave a carbon footprint. I'm gonna live in a tiny house. I'm looking for a tiny house and it's gonna be great and I can live off the grid. No, bitch, you living in a tiny house because you and your wife both got liberal arts degrees from Alabama. And neither one of y'all can find a fucking job. Your dad's got you living in the backyard for 6 months, all right? The dog's got a bigger house than you. After 6 months, you can hook it up to the Prius and get the fuck out. That's what you do. Give a shit about you. I don't want a tiny house. You? Hell no. You thinking maybe. Just as the dog house, you wouldn't live in that bitch, would you? No. He don't know. He's afraid. You're confused. All right. I don't want a tiny house, y'all. I don't, because I have shit called possessions. Yeah, like you ain't gonna fit a 68-inch big screen in the 30-inch living room. Fuck that. That's what I'm saying. In a tiny house, everything has to have a dual purpose, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my stairs/closet. This is my bathroom/dishwasher. I'm trying to get off this lasagna. Go upstairs to my bedroom loft. You ever seen that? Every one of these has a bedroom loft where you have about 3 feet from the floor all the way up to the ceiling, which tells me if you live in a tiny house, you're pretty much giving up on reverse cowgirl. You know who's not living in a tiny house? That chick from My 600-Pound Life. Don't owe me, fuck y'all, all right? Y'all been to Golden Corral. I watch her, me and my wife sitting on the couch, watching her sitting on the couch, she's watching Honey Boo Boo. If you think at some point during the episode she's gonna get up and go to Anytime Fitness, but that show is good for this reason. Me and my wife looked at each other and went, damn, we look good. So we went to Golden Corral. Fuck you, I will put my mashed potatoes on the chocolate fountain. Don't judge, people. You still doing all right? How many of y'all here with your BFF? Yeah! Oh my God. I thought it was just a high school thing. Like, she's my BFF, but then one day you're like, I ain't seen that bitch in 17 years. What happened to her? 3rd Street, she's a man. What? What's wrong? Guys in high school, we don't really have BFF, but we do have something called the LFF. You might have been that, you know what I'm talking about? The least fun friend. You know what I'm talking about? You always, if you're a guy, you had somebody in your neighborhood that you went to school with and you grew up with in the neighborhood, and more importantly, your parents knew each other, so you had to take him out with you when you went out and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't drink, and he didn't curse, and he gave you a sermon every time he wanted to smoke weed. And we had this friend called 11:30 Wayne. Y'all know why? Because every time we went out, he had to be home at 11:30. That's right. Didn't matter how much pussy was on the back burner. All right, you had to drag your ass home. Cock like 11:30 had to be home at 11:30. I gotta get home, man. I'm gonna get in trouble. Like what? They gonna ban you from Bible study? What the shit? Baptist. When he got in like senior year, he turned 18, and we were like, oh, he all of a sudden became 12 o'clock Wayne. And I was like, no, we cannot do this shit anymore, y'all. We can't be 12 o'clock Wayne and a no curfew posse. This is some bullshit. So we took him out to a little place. Y'all might remember some of this shit. We took him to a little place on his birthday in Cortana Mall before you get shot in the parking lot, called Chelsea Street Pub. And we got him something before Mothers Against Drunk Driving changed the name of it, called A Picture of Death. Anybody remember that? And he was fucked up. And we weren't worried about the picture of death because we had already had 2 zombies from Peking Garden. Y'all remember that? But we took him to his house at 1:30 in the morning and stood him up drunk as shit by his back door. Guess what happened? You know how he got punished? His parents wouldn't let him go out with us anymore. I said, motherfucker, we'd have done this a year and a half ago. We knew that was what we were gonna do. Girls don't have that, right? Y'all, I don't know if you got an LFF. You might have that one girl says, I can't go swimming, it's my time of the month. Girl, really? They make stuff for that. I can't use that. We ain't going to the ocean, girl. This is Thunderbird Beach. You got more shit to worry about in the water than this. You know what I'm saying? You're in a sand pit of raw dog sex and alcohol-fueled despair. Get the hell, you know what I'm saying? That ain't right. I'm getting out of here. I got one last thing. It's hot as shit, right? Are y'all hot or is it just me? Some of y'all are hot. Some of y'all not so much. Shut up. It was hot, man. You know it's gonna be hot. We had a cold ass winter, right? It snowed. Where Central got snow, right? Hell yeah, we got snow in the south. I mean, the birds were confused and shit. Like, we're already here. Where are we going? Are we gonna hover over the Gulf? What the shit? Where are we going? Fuck you, hummingbird. Where are we going? I called my friend up who's one of these green, what you call them, hippies? Green people, dumbasses, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. I said, oh, we get snow here in the south. Must be that global warming. Must be that global warming. She said, T, you don't even understand. It's not even global warming. You're out there running your car, running your air conditioners, polluting the atmosphere, and you're causing global climate change. It gets hot, then it gets cold, then it gets hot, then it gets cold. I'm like, bitch, that's seasons. I'm not gonna stop running my air conditioner because it's summer. Good laugh, she's dead now. Yeah, pancreatic cancer. You still laughing. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got 1%, you laughing at that shit. Anybody have trouble with their sinuses? Pollen? Allergies? Me too, like I woke up this morning and I had an itch in my ear that I could only get to with like a paper clip that was unbended, and I think I touched my brain. And it felt good. Seriously, I came right then. You do, you touch your brain, you come. It's just automatic. It might have been an eardrum. I don't give a fuck, I'm doing it again tomorrow. Y'all know what pollen is? Google that shit, it's plant sperm. That's all it is. It is, wrapped in a hard candy shell, right? You teach science, you know. No, you don't, whatever. That's all it is. And it's going from the male part of the plant to the female, either by wind or some kind of bees or some bullshit, and then they make seeds. But not all of it's getting there, obviously, because it's on your car, and it's on your porch, and it's dripping down the legs of the earth. Catch it. And then you go on water skiing, and guess what? It's time for the animals to be mating, and some of them have this thing they call external fertilization. All your fish, all your frogs, all your crawfish and crab. What they do is the females lay their eggs out in the open, and the males swim by and just put the sperm on top of them, just in the water, in a professionally called ski pattern. But guess what? Not all that shit fertilizes the eggs, so a lot of it just pools right into the middle of the lake, right there in Falls River, where you land on your wakeboard with your mouth open, right into the wet spot of the lake. And I think, damn, we get all my water from the damn water treatment plant who's getting it from the river. Do they have a special filter to get creature cum? Or they just wear turtle shit and toxic waste? I don't know. Because I'm thinking, with all the damn stuff in the air and all the plant jizz we breathe in and all the frog cum filled water we drink and call it, what, aqua penis? Makes me ask you ladies one thing: how can a blowjob be out of the question? Just take a Zyrtec and deal with it. Thank you guys. My name's T-Ray. Y'all have a great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going one more time. T-Ray.